Hey everybody, this is Roman, and we are continuing our fantastic quest for, okay, we don't really have a quest, but we're continuing our mail. As you can see, I have those three questions from before. Uh, that went so much longer than I expected. Weird, it's like I like hearing myself talk or something. But we are celebrating! Woo! Brickton being red again, plus me being red. So, fantastic times. Yeah, just like panning around the room. All right, we're going to knock out a couple more questions. You know what? I'm going to start at number 3 because whoever that was will probably get all antsy. I got some Q&A. Favorite sports teams. I'm a 100% bandwagoner fan. I admit it. Fantasy sport. Okay, so I used to be a huge Kings fan. I had season tickets to the Sacramento Kings, not Los Angeles Kings. This was back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Holy cow, was that ever fun. That was back when they were crazy good, and they threw away Game 6 in the 2002 playoffs, and then they choked it out, and then the refs stole, no, what was it? Refs screwed them in the 6, they choked away 7. So many heartbreaking moments during that. Sad panda. That would have been my chance to, funny story. Okay, so I had season tickets to the Kings. We're going to the playoffs, and they lose. So here's what happens. They go to Game 7. If they win Game 7, it was the 2002 playoffs. If they win Game 7, they're going to play the New Jersey Nets at home. Because I had season tickets, I had tickets to that game, and I would have played. It was a Tuesday. I want to say it was a Wednesday night that was supposed to be on. Somebody look that up. All right, it was a Wednesday night. I had a softball league Wednesday night. So, Kings lose. All right, I guess I'm going to go play softball. If Kings win, would have been at the game, not playing softball. During the course of softball, I crank it out to right field. I'm left-handed, so that's actually normal. Yes, I play slow pitch softball because it's fun. I mean, come on, slow pitch softball. Cranked it out to right field. I'm rounding first, and I saw the guy bobble it a little bit. I'm like, I'm taking 2. So I go into second. Next thing you know, I'm about to step on second. I see the ball coming like past the corner of my eye. It's coming in. I'm like, oh crap! I need to get down. So I drop down to slide into second. Except it was basically when I was on the base. So what happened was my right foot got caught on the base and just rotated 90 degrees. And I remember like I rolled over and I'm laying there on the ground on my back. And I'm looking at my feet. I'm like in a daze. I'm looking at my feet and I'm trying to like straighten it out, but I have to basically turn my leg inside 90 degrees to get my foot to stick up because it flipped over that way. So I ended up going to the hospital, having surgery on it. It was a fun little experience. So essentially, if the Kings didn't suck in Game 7, I wouldn't have played softball, and then I might not have broken my leg, unless this was like a Final Destination situation where my leg was going to get broken one way or the other. Maybe like some dude like breaks into my house and just like, God, and just breaks my leg, and then that's it. And I'm like, well, what the hell? But I didn't know that it was supposed to happen. I don't know. Okay. Totally the way this whole thing's supposed to start. Not a fun experience breaking my leg though. That's whatsoever. I mean, the only plus side was I was basically in shock like the whole time, so I didn't really feel any pain. Yeah, but like bones and things sticking out gives me the heebie-jeebies. I do not. Favorite video game of all time? Ooh. I'm going to go with Diablo 2. Because that's one of those games that I like for years. I would just not play it. Kind of like, you know what? I got nothing to do for a couple of weeks. Bam, install some Diablo 2. Play the hell out of it for a couple of weeks. And be like, alright, I'm good. Stuff would get wiped out. Ladders would be reset. Maybe a year or two later, do the same thing all over again. I can't think of any other games that just did that much for me. It was an awesome game. Like, boohoo graphics. It was fun. Oh, what was my dream job as a kid? So easy. My dream job was to be one of the guys on Mystery Science Theater 3000. This is a show where it was a dude and 2 robots, obviously voiced by people, would watch these B-rated movies, like just awful movies, and just basically make jokes the whole time. That's all I did. Watch movies, make jokes. Like, I mean, I could technically do it, other than the whole, how do you provide movie, like, you can't show movies. We've tried doing it a few times with me and Rob, but it's just the copyright issues really kick in there. I don't know how that exactly works, but 100% my dream job. That never really changed whatsoever. To be fair, well, I don't actually do this for a living, but I do this. I have a real job. And then this is well, I don't know what I don't even know what I call this, a hobby at this point. I mean, hey, if you guys want to find, like, another 50,000 people that want to go and watch this stuff all the time, then I guess I can make it a real job. Till that happens, though, this is a side hobby. But this is probably fairly close. I mean, this is me making jokes about things, and this kind of works. It'd be fun. If I could expand this, it'd be awesome. Favorite TV show? I don't know what I've answered for this before. It's hard to not say Seinfeld. That show was so amazing for so long. In just like half of the episodes, 100% do not work once you introduce cell phones. Like, it just all falls on its face. Like, once texting comes into play, it's just like, oh, all right. Where do we park the car? I don't know. Let me go to my app. And there it is. Bam, found the car. Okay. So, things like that. Still, really good show. I mean, obvious, Soup Nazi, what other, like, the whole George does everything the opposite. That was actually one of my favorite episodes. Consistently good stuff. Last year was a little weird because it was all, like, wrap-up stuff. Like, let's bring back a bunch of characters, and, like, not really working for me. When is the joust with your squires? What is your favorite district? Snakes or lizards? Don't know about the joust. May or may not have it. Favorite district? Brickton in the house! Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh my god. Wait, I can't believe I did a whole episode without doing it. Snakes or lizards? Okay, snakes or lizards. Let me answer that first. Snakes or lizards. Alright. Probably snakes, though both still creep me out because the idea of something crawling on me, it's not like broken leg bad, but it's like, that just always gives me just the willies. The willies. Totally didn't mean that way. But no, I do not do well with the thought of things crawling on me, and then followed up by even worse, by things actually crawling on me. So that whole thing where people, like, lightly touch you, it's like, do not do that. If you ever see me, just please don't do that. Okay, there's something. Wait, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Q&A for Roamin. I don't even know if I want to read this. What came first, chicken or the egg? I got a more important question. No, it's not a question. It's a statement. It's going down. We're yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Yeah, I totally forgot to do that last time. I apologize. Those of you that are now watching this one after the last one, I'm sorry. By the way, I definitely gyrate my whole body when I do that. Like, there's like a shimmy and everything. It's not pretty, but it happens. Would you rather have feet for hands or hands for feet? Wait, do I have to go swapsies? I'd rather have hands for feet. You can't do squat with feet for hands. It's terrible. All I lose is, like, speed if I lose hands for feet. I still have, well, okay, I'm looking at my hand. All right, hold on. Let's do some. All right, you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I just put my hand up against my foot. So I wear size 12 feet. Yeah, ladies, that's right. You know what that means? That means it's a pain in the ass to find shoes. That's what that means. you know how many size 12s they order? Hardly any. It's easier to find 13s than it is the 12s most of the time. It's stupid. All right. So I have size 12 feet, whatever. Yeah, whatever that means. If I put my hand against the base of it, I have like another 3 to 4 inches. So that costs me some stability, but then at the same time, I can kind of spread them out. But then also, I essentially gain like monkey feet, so I can pick up all kinds of stuff. That then becomes amazing. Do you eat ramen noodles? I'm not going to answer that. Try to persuade me to make you my favorite lord. All right, how about this? I'm reading your letter. What are the other lords doing? Boom. Favorited. How much swag does Lord Bedbones have on a scale of 1 to swaggiest of them all? He's got a big... Wait, is that negative swaggiest? Swag is stupid. Swag just means stuff we all get. How on earth did swag get turned into like a cockiness rating? Swag is literally crap. You go to a convention and they all give you like t-shirts and stuff. Here's your swag, because everyone gets it. Swag. I never understood that. Who is your least favorite? Wait, who is your least favorite lord? Also favorite. That's a trap question. Least favorite would be, I don't want to say like Nisavin, because he dabbles in the magic versus, trying to believe. Actually, you know what? There we go. Ha! Nisavin, because he believes in magic, not faith. Done. Most favorite, Lord Justin, because I believe I'm better than him, and that makes me feel better about myself. As long as you have someone that's worse than you, you're doing pretty good. Or at the very least, better than that guy. Alright, let's knock out these next two. Okay. Greetings, Lord Roamin. Hope this fine day finds you well. I say there is one question that has been on my mind for some time now. Whatever happened to your faithful companion, Gary? Not heard anything of the little man for some time. Oh, God, do I miss Gary. Gary's schedule is a wee bit busy and erratic, which does not bode well when it comes to lordly pursuits. Trust me, I wish I had Gary as well. My little companion for more time than I would care to admit. I can easily say that I miss the guy. Like, if there's anyone that I could play things off of, it was Gary. It was a beautiful combination. This is a Q&A thingy. See, I like how people put that in there. That makes Death Killer's job really easy. Good job, guys. Pepsi or Coke? Did you use... Okay, Pepsi or Coke. I always hate this because I've never actually tried to do the which one is which test. I really want to. I feel confident that I could. Honest to God, I don't care. Like, I hate when you go to restaurants and I'm like, Pepsi or Coke. I'm like, they're like, oh, what do you want to drink? I'm like, a Pepsi or Coke. I'll say Pepsi or Coke, indicating I don't care. They're like, oh, we have Coke. Is that fine? Yeah, I just said Pepsi or Coke. It's not like your third option was like, you're like, oh, Pepsi or Coke. Sorry, all we have is RC Cola. Okay, well, that's legitimate. That's when you bring that up, when you don't have the Pepsi or the Coke. So the truth is, I don't care. If I'm going to the store, I'm probably buying whatever's on sale just because it doesn't matter. So why not save me the 40 cents or whatever the hell it is for a 2-liter? By the way, get a 2-liter. Seriously, so much cheaper. Did you use your mighty flamethrower when you and the other lords killed Barsiddius? Yeah, you better believe I used my flamethrower. That's what I'm all about. It's in the repair shop right now, so I don't have it on me. When is the next roundtable meeting? It's very possible you wrote this before the last one, so it might have been before. The next one will be at some... Oh, God, excuse me. Will be at some point. I can't say when, though. It's not a don't want to, it's a I can't say. You would not believe the hassle it happened, or the things we have to go through for setting up a Lord's meeting. Okay. Oh, something I want to remind you guys. If, again, you don't have to, if you want to write, Dear Roamin, I'm looking for some advice in this situation. Advice. This is like life advice. Not, I want free stuff. This is life advice. please put advice in the title and help Death Killer out, and we'll see what we can do. I think that'd be fun. I think you guys would like my answers. I think I could help people out there. It's my way of giving something back. Maybe you're having trouble in school. Maybe you got a crush on this girl and you don't know what to do. Maybe you have no game. Maybe you just want to do like a sanity check and be like, hey, here's what I would like to do in this situation. Am I crazy, or will this get me painted as a psycho person? I don't know. Until you write me, I can't tell. So hopefully those come in. Just a little reminder. Advice. Put advice in the title, and we'll see what we can do for you guys. Till then, thanks for watching.